this is Katie. It is week 22 for me of my pregnancy. I'm still struggling along with the hyperemesis. It has been a pretty uneventful week, which is a good thing. The last few weeks have been pretty eventful with changing meds and then getting a new PICC line and the reactions to everything that happened the last few weeks. So it's been good that it's been uneventful. I'm just still getting the Zofran continuously and the fluids daily. And they did add a antacid kind of medication that goes through my PICC line once a day to kind of just help prevent like ulcers developing from continuously vomiting, which is gross, but it's going to help with that, and it's helped a little bit with some acid issues, but not really with the vomiting or the nausea. Not being able to have the Phenagrin has definitely increased my nausea and vomiting. So that is a bit of a downer that I'm not able to take anything else right now. For the nausea, just the Zofran. The Zofran helps. Whenever I was off everything, it was much, much worse, but still throwing up 10 to 15 times a day just on the Zofran and not being able to take any other nausea meds at this time. But it's been a good week because looking back a couple weeks ago to when I had the rash and was off all the meds and got the new PICC and the PICC blisters and everything else that went on, I keep trying to look back to that and just be thankful that I don't feel that bad and I don't have all that going on still. It's still hard because I still feel really sick. I still feel really dizzy and nauseous constantly all day, every day, but it's much better than it was, and it's much better than it could be. I keep trying to remind myself to be thankful for the small things and just thankful to not be going through all that at this time. So I did get out of the house a few times this week, which is always good. I went with my mom and Mackenzie to Target and finished working on her room. But just getting out and doing something like that kind of is a reminder of how bad you're feeling. So something that I never would have thought twice about before is a big outing for me. From walking from the car to inside and then just walking around, I had a handful of things I wanted to look at throughout the store, so they were spread out. And it's exhausting for me, and I just feel really dizzy and I'm just not really able to do it. We got through what I wanted to look at, but I felt like it wasn't as good of an outing as I hoped, which is a little bit disappointing just because I didn't feel good. So I didn't enjoy looking at all those different things as much as I'd hoped. And it's crazy to me because it's like a 30-40 minute outing walking around Target. How hard can that be? It shouldn't, to me, it shouldn't be so hard. That shouldn't be this big deal to, walk around. It's just a reminder of how bad I'm actually feeling. I start feeling shaky. I start feeling dizzy. My nausea starts getting worse. It's different. It's not just that I'm out of shape because I've been in the house too long. It's physically hard on my body to be standing up and walking around like that for not even a very long period of time. And then my husband and I had planned on going to try out a new restaurant that opened near our house. And we planned on it for a couple of days, and so that day came and I was excited. We don't go out to eat, me and my husband and Mackenzie, a whole lot. So I was excited to, go have a little lunch date with them. And I, felt my normal nausea, vomiting like I always do. But I was excited to go, and I, put on a dress, and I was in the bathroom trying to do my makeup and my hair, and I got emotional about it because I'm just standing there it doesn't take me long to do my hair and makeup, probably 10 minutes at the most, and I couldn't stand in front of the mirror to do that. I was having to sit down on the bathroom floor or like the side of the tub just because I feel so dizzy and so like just standing for 10 minutes, and it's upsetting to me because all I want to do is just be able to do small things like that. Like, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to want to put on makeup and do my hair before we go out to eat, and my husband's like, it's okay, we're gonna go, and I'm on the verge of like breaking down and crying, and I'm like, I don't want to ruin our little lunch date and our day off with him home from work, but I don't know why that affected me so much. It shouldn't. I don't feel well. I mean, it's a given that I'm not going to feel great, and like, standing and walking around a lot is going to be hard on me. But I don't know why that just hit me hard this week, because I was so excited to go to lunch with my husband, and I felt like I didn't even feel good enough to do my makeup, like, is how I felt. I took a break though, went back in, finished my makeup. We had a great little lunch date. It was perfect. But it was just a little emotional thing for me this week, because even though things are better than they were, because I'm not having issues with med reactions and new PICCs and all that stuff, it's still just hard. And it's just something that I'm having to go through. And trying to keep positive attitude, and I feel like I have pretty well for the last week or so, but there's just been a couple things that have happened that, it's hard. It's just emotional. I'm sure some of that has to do with pregnancy hormones and everything else as well, but it's just hard. But hopefully things will slowly get better. And I have a doctor's appointment in a few days. We have like our anatomy scan, I guess it's like your mid-pregnancy anatomy scan to look at everything, and then my just normal monthly doctor's appointment. So I'm excited to get to see the baby, and we're still not finding out the gender, so hopefully they don't accidentally, I'm always worried they're going to accidentally let that spill at the doctor's appointments. I think they're tired of me telling them, we don't want to know, because we're waiting till the delivery, and I know it's not super common to do anymore. But I'm really excited for our doctor's appointment, and I'm hoping maybe she has some advice, maybe a new nausea med that we could try, whether it's like a pill or IV or like IV med, I don't know. I'm hopeful that she might have some kind of idea, since I'm unable to do the Finagrin. I hope that it goes well, and we're going to do a video on that doctor's appointment, and I'm hopeful that week 23 will be better than week 22. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you like the video.